What is going on, lads? Today I'm going to be teaching you all about Instagram, everything you need to know from A to Z, how to start accounts, account creation, should you buy accounts, how to reach the USA audience, what kind of content to post, everything you need to know to get your Instagram Reels operation up and running. So let's get right into the video, boys. Quickly, first I want to go through IG overview. Why do we even promote on Instagram in the first place? Instagram is the best traffic source for generating subscribers to your OnlyFans, to your model's OnlyFans page. Why? Because it allows you to reach millions of potential fans for free. No other platform, apart from TikTok and Twitter, obviously, but no other platform is the same as Instagram. With Instagram, within 4 to 6 weeks, you can essentially go viral and increase your model's account anywhere to 50,000 followers. So the potential here is absolutely insane. You guys just need to know how to do it right, and that's what I'm going to teach you in this video. What are the requirements for the strategy? Number one is going to be a high quality model. I'm not here to bullshit you. I'm not here to sugarcoat it. You guys need a decent model to see success with Instagram. There's no point starting IG Reels with the model that you found on the marketplace that's living in Colombia somewhere with a shitty background. I know I can't be saying much. This wallpaper is awful, but you guys know what I mean. Like a shit background, it just looks low quality, and the guys just know that the model is not from USA. So that's what I mean by a high quality model. There's a couple different aspects. I'll go into it later down the video. You need to be posting high quality content. Super, super important, boys. And with Instagram, there's a lot of competition now. You cannot do the old style of TikTok Reels or old style of IG Reels. You need to be innovating all the time. So I'm going to go through what makes high quality content later. And iPhone X and above is essential. The newer iPhones are proven to give you better reach when it comes to IG Reels. Okay, boys, next is account type. What account should you use? Should you create a new Instagram account or should you buy an aged account? Now, it really comes down to this one main thing. If you are living in a tier 1 country, preferably USA, you can create the account. There's going to be no issue with that. Buy a 4/5G mobile SIM card on your iPhone X or above, and you're going to be golden. You're going to be good to go. The issue comes when you're not living in a tier 1 country or not living in the USA, which the majority of you guys are, I assume. Then you need to buy an aged account. So ideally, this aged account is created in the USA. It needs to be a minimum of 6 months old, and it cannot be any older than 2021. Now, you can see success with older accounts, but this is just the metrics that we have found works best for posting IG Reels. Ideally, you want no followers unless it's from a trusted source and a trusted account provider that you've worked with or that you know isn't bullshitting you, and it has USA followers. Then you can purchase the account with followers. Apart from that, try to stay clear of them. You don't want a lot of followers from like India and other countries. It's just not good. And you want to have an iPhone X or above. So that's accounts, right? Next is the account setup. So number one thing, boys, is the account needs to look real. And recently I just had a dinner with someone and they showed me their model's IG account, and one of the story highlights that they had up was like foodie. No fucking girl is using that, right? And I know you're going to be watching this video, so but no girl is posting like that, right? No girl is commenting foodie on one of their stories with a picture of food. The account needs to look real, boys. The whole, like, think about it from the Sims point of view, right? He's scrolling on Instagram, getting ready to jerk off. He finds a nice girl, bang, your girl's really good looking. He goes into the account, and the account setup is just not ideal, and it looks like a bot. It looks like an agency has just created the page in about 2 minutes. That is not what you want. You want to really put some time and effort into this. Think about it. Make it look like a real girl or whatever your model is. So how do we do this? Profile picture, high quality. The bio, super, super important. You want to kind of like cute and quirky. That's what we do. We work with a lot of like girl next door models. So that's what we do for our bios. Obviously, if it's a dominatrix, if your model is a dominatrix, then change the bio accordingly. Daily stories, boys. Super, super important. Do not do Instagram if you're not going to do daily stories. The competition, everybody is doing daily stories. You want to stand out. You want to look like a real girl. You want to be hitting these guys eyeballs every single day. You want to be giving yourself the best possible chance to make money, to convert your viewers to OnlyFans. So stories are great. 2 to 3 story highlights, super, super important. Again, don't do any bullshit highlights. Just use your brain a little bit. check just regular girls in your area. What are they posting on their story highlights? Do the same thing. 12 high quality feed posts. This goes into the whole branding of the account. You want to have it look professional, right? You want to have it look as best as it possibly can be. 3 pinned posts of the sexiest or the highest converting pictures, or just the best pictures of your model. The first thing that the fan will see, the potential subscriber will see when he lands on the IG account, at the first 3 pinned posts. So super important. You guys need to get this right, or else it will hurt your conversion rate. Next comes the warm-up. So what do you do after you have the account? Day 1, you add a profile picture. You want to do a 15-minute warm-up session. What is a warm-up session? Essentially, you're using Instagram like a real person. In the past, you didn't need to do this, but Instagram has changed, and I know a lot of you guys are struggling with it, hence why I'm making this video. But yeah, you want to do a 15-minute warm-up session. What does this consist of? Basically, scroll, like, and don't comment yet on day 1. Just like, go through different reels, spend at least 15 minutes warming up the account. Then you want to add 1 feed post. Add 1 to 2 stories on day 1, and you want to follow 2 to 5 Instagram users. So not models. What we do is Instagram users. So we'll find a model in a similar niche, a model that looks like our model, and we'll follow a couple of her followers. So just giving yourself a chance of netting some subscribers or putting yourself in the right place to garner that USA audience. Day 2, add the bio, 20-minute warm-up session. You can leave some comments this time. Add 2 feed posts, 1 to 2 stories, and follow 5 to 7 IG users. Day 3, same thing, 20-minute warm-up session. Add 3 feed posts this time, 1 to 2 stories, follow 7 to 10 users. Day 4, 20-minute warm-up session, 3 feed posts, 1 to 2 stories, follow 10 IG users. Day 5, you want to do another 20-minute warm-up session. Now, day 5 is when you add your call to action link. Super, super important. You guys wait a little bit. Obviously, you're going to be missing out on a couple link clicks, but it doesn't matter because you need the account to be safe and ready for posting. I would recommend all my links. It brings them directly to the OnlyFans platform. They don't have to do any other bullshit. And then you want to start posting 1 high quality reel per day. Once the warm-up is complete, guys, ask yourself the following questions. Does this IG account look like a real girl made it? If the answer is no, in your mind, the answer might even be yes, but you need to ask other girls, ask your family members, ask your girlfriend, ask other agency owners, does this IG account look real? Would you follow this account? If the answer is no, you got some work to do. Because again, guys, super important. The OnlyFans space, especially with Instagram, is super, super competitive now. You need to stand out. You need to really nail this part. So, does this account have the potential to gain 1 million followers? Does it have the potential to essentially become an influencer? Because that's what we want. We want as many views and as many clicks and conversions to the OnlyFans account. So does your account, as it is after the warm-up process, does it have the potential to gain 1 million followers? Does it have the high quality content? Does it have your story highlights? Does it have high quality profile picture and bio? If the answer is no, you guys just go back to it and adjust accordingly. In terms of growth, so what strategies do we use to grow the account from 0 to whatever, 100K, 200K, 1 million followers? We have 2 options when it comes to growing your recently set up IG account. The paid option, the paid strategy is essentially paying your way to see quicker results. How do we do this? Paid promotions, so shout outs, ads, meme pages, babe pages, captions. Guaranteed growth. If you guys don't know what guaranteed growth is, essentially you pay a guaranteed growth provider to drive USA traffic to your page, and you pay per followers. So if it's 1K followers, if it's 2K followers, the price will go up, obviously. Or you can boost posts, so directly on Instagram, not through Facebook Ads Manager, directly on Instagram itself, you can boost posts. Why do we do this? Is to get a USA audience and to see quicker results. Super, super important, boys. If you guys have a little bit of starting capital, anywhere from $100 to $1,000 to $2,000, I recommend the paid strategy. Next, so one more thing, guys. What to look out for when buying paid promo. Get the seller to verify that he has control of the account. Obviously, you don't want to get scammed. Little thumbs up there for you guys, little thumbs up. Higher than 45% USA audience. There's no point buying promotion if the guy only if the seller only has a 20% USA audience. The whole point of Instagram marketing in general is to bring yourself to the USA audience. Why? Because they're going to spend the most money, and that's where you're going to get the best conversion rate. And ideally, his page, the page that you're going to buy the ads from, doesn't run model ads regularly. So if you're using a bait page, obviously they're going to run a lot of model ads. If you can find like a niche page that older white males or older males from the USA will buy or are interested in, whether that be whatever, it could be fucking plumbing, it could be woodwork, whatever. If you can guys, or fishing, if you guys can get a paid ad across on that page for a decent price, definitely do it, because there's no other models. They're not going to be really posting many other OnlyFans models, so your chance of converting fans is better. But the reason we're running the paid promo is not specifically for an ROI on the investment that we put down. The main reason is to get the US audience, but if you can maximize that and get some subscribers through the door, why not, right? So make sure the page doesn't run model ads regularly. And boys, don't run ads until the creative of, so let me rephrase that. It is super important for the creative, so the content that you use in your ads, the actual piece of media, whether that be a reel or an image post, needs to be top quality, because there's no point wasting money on ads that are going to be suboptimal. You want it to be the best possible content that your model has, whether that be the most stimulating or the funniest or the sexiest, whatever it might be, has to be top fucking quality. Why? Because we don't want to be wasting money on ads, not getting a decent ROI and not getting enough followers to the page. Super important, boys. Next is the free option. So if you guys are completely frat broke, your brokies are looking to make money with OFM, I recommend the free option. Post one high quality reel per day for 2 to 4 weeks. So again, I'll go into content here in a second, but the free option essentially is just posting a reel every single day. It's going to take a little bit longer to see results, but yeah, you want to make sure it's high quality. After 2 to 4 weeks, if your account is stuck below an average of 1K views per reel, you want to move on. That account is no good. If it's only getting 100 views after 2 or 3 weeks of posting on average per reel, that account's no good. That it's basically dead. You can come back to it in a couple months, but just move on from that account. And that's the name of the game. You're going to create 5 IG accounts. Some of them are going to blow, some aren't. The ones that don't, just scrap them and move on. Create a new account or buy a new account. If the reels are getting 1 to 3K, your average view count per reel, your account is okay. Consider buying some paid promotion to boost it. And like I said in the previous video, just buy some paid promo. Your account is doing okay. It's getting good views. It just needs that little bit of a boost. If your account is getting 3K views on average per reel, your account is golden. You're ready to go. Keep posting one high quality reel per day. You can also increase this number if you want. But it is super important for the reels that you post, that you're posting, to be high quality. Otherwise, you won't know, boys, right? You won't know if it's the actual content that you're posting or if it's the IG account that's fucked. So you might be posting really high quality content and you know that the content is banging because you've done your market research. You know that other creators are succeeding with this content. So at that point, if your account doesn't blow up, you know it's the actual IG account. And if your content is shit and you're not getting great views, but there's nothing wrong with the account, you won't know if it's the content or the account that's fucked. So super important, boys. Make sure to do your research, see what kind of content is popping. That brings me on to my next point, content. So I'm only going to give you guys a brief overview. There's so much more details that I could go through, that I could cover when it comes to IG Reels content. But the main points are: recreate viral content in your niche. So just scroll through Instagram, find a list of 20 to 30 creators in your niche, similar to your model, that are popping off. Recreate that content because you have proof of concept. That content is working. You don't need to recreate the wheel. You know what's working. You can put your own spin on it, but just use content that is proven to go viral. You want it to be slightly sexual, so suggestive. You don't want to go over the top. Don't do anything risky. Don't risk the account of getting banned, but it needs to be a little bit sexual. You want to have that high conversion rate, and you want the guys to know, okay, boom, they land on your reel. This model has an OnlyFans. Super important. Longer reels are performing better, so anywhere from 8 to 13 seconds. That's what we found. Do not spam there was a recent trend which was like a dip. That was the sound and it was like half a second. Do not do those kind of reels. They don't really perform that well. if you have longer reels that are high quality, that's the kind of reels that are performing better as of now. So longer reels are performing better. Niche content is always going to do good, guys. If you can find a solid niche or a solid personal brand for your creator that not many other OnlyFans girls are doing, you're going to be good to go, because there's probably a demand in the market for that niche or for that type of content. Not many other creators are fulfilling. So if you guys can get creative with this, you can make a lot of money. How with your content, boys, super important to attract USA audience, attract your target demographic. How do we do this? Through text on screen. So you can have a reel with some text on the screen. It could be a meme, it could be like funny, it could be relatable, it could be controversial, and only specifically for your target demographic. So jokes that they would understand, like older guy jokes, dad jokes, or whatever it might be, or the actual creative, or the piece of content. So whether that be fucking very basic example, whether that be Walmart or big chains in the USA, your target audience, the older guys from USA, the OnlyFans simps, they're gonna watch that content, and it's gonna be pushed out to more of their friends and more guys in their similar demographic. Make sure that your content is binge worthy. Super important, guys. So when you're creating your content, you want it to be high quality, right? So as soon as a potential fan lands on your IG profile, you want them to at least have the chance to go through all of your reels, to scroll through all of your reels, whether they be super sexy. Try keep it consistent. Just make sure it's binge worthy. So make sure that the fan can come onto the account and allow him to just scroll through a lot of different reels. It's going to boost your engagement. It's going to be good for the account. And if you guys want a list of creators doing agency dependent reels, and just complete these metrics, so follow my IG. This is my new Instagram. My other one got shadow banned. So follow my IG, comment on this video, and DM my IG account with proof of comment. I will send you guys a list of different creators in different niches doing agency dependent reels. If you guys are struggling for content, if you don't want to, that's fine. But this is something you guys can implement. See, this is a call to action I'm putting on to you guys. If you guys want a list of like a content plan essentially for your creator, follow my Instagram. Same thing when you're posting on Instagram. You want to give these guys incentives to follow your other accounts, which I'll go through here in a second. So boys, next comes posting. You want to be posting one high quality reel per day, like I said. Market research is super, super important. Find other models in your niche. If you want the list, like I said, follow my IG and comment on the video. But market research, find a list. Just spend 30 minutes to 1 hour finding a list of creators that are exactly in your model's niche, and see what's working well for them. See what kind of trends they're doing, because sometimes, guys, the agency owners behind these models aren't even analyzing their own content. And this is what we have found a couple of times when doing market research, when analyzing other creators. We found different keywords or different style of reels that are performing really, really well. And the agencies or the models themselves haven't actually caught on to this, because if they did, they would be posting more of that style of content. So little trick for you guys, make sure the reels are replayable, and consistency is key when it comes to posting 1 time per day. Don't miss a fucking day. Make sure you don't do it. If you can't post, if your VA can't post, make sure you get somebody to post, or even post yourself. Super important, boys. Don't miss a day when it comes to posting on IG. Next comes scaling. So how do we go about scaling? You want to have 2 main accounts per model. One main account is going to be public, and the other main account is going to be set to private for now. You want to put the @ of the second account in the bio of your main account and of your 3 Reels accounts. So once your private account, essentially what you're doing here is just driving all of that traffic from the main account and from your 3 IG Reels accounts. Remember, you can have 5 accounts per phone. What you want to do is drive traffic from 4 accounts to your private account, right? And once that private account has reached 2 to 10,000 followers, make it public. So make it a professional account. When you do this, it's going to accept all of those follow requests. You're going to get all of that inbound traffic, viewing your stories, viewing your reels. It's just going to boost the fuck out of your IG account. And you want to start posting reels. Again, high quality reels, boys. One thing I want to mention is do not post this exact same content from your other accounts. You need to spoof it or repurpose it, which I'll show you now in a second how to do. Next, boys, comes captions. So you can do call to action and follow the account, whatever, or comment. I wouldn't recommend commenting because I know that Instagram has limited that a little bit. if you do ask them to comment, and engagement boost that way. But if you ask for a follow, that's no problem, or a like. Ask a question. This also works well. You can ask a question in your caption. If you want to grow multiple accounts, like I just explained, you can do follow my private account for a free video. Next comes automating and scaling. So how do you automate the whole process so you don't have to be sitting there posting IG Reels every single day across fucking 5 or 6 phones? Hire a virtual assistant or a personal assistant to post for you. $2 to $3 per hour. Super simple. Just train them up, give them an SOP, give them some live training, get them on board, outsource the work as soon as you can. You want to create a system for using the correct content and reusing content. I'm not going to give you the exact system because it's too much value to give away on YouTube. But you guys just figure out a way to repurpose content and use the correct content. So you can use Airtable. You can use different content calendars for this. Set up multiple accounts. So maximum 5 accounts per phone, like I said. Buy more phones. You can have up to 5 accounts per device. That's really it. It really is simple to scale, guys. And a couple of notes. Instagram is a long-term play. You're not going to start seeing crazy results from day one. So ideally, you want to start driving traffic from other platforms such as Reddit, such as whatever, maybe dating apps, whatever you want to do, Threads. Watch my other videos for advice on that. You want to start as soon as possible, boys. But I know a couple of you guys are watching this video and you're procrastinating starting your Instagram operation. When in reality, if you started 1 month ago when you said you were going to start, you would already see the fruits of your labor. So think of Instagram marketing as planting a seed. Today, you're planting that seed, and every day from now, 4 weeks from now, you're going to see the fruit. You're going to see the tree, right? You're going to see the money come through the door. You're going to see all those subscribers come through. So that's why it's super important to start as soon as possible with your creators. As soon as you onboard a new client, you want to start Instagram marketing that same day, because 1 month from now, when the other traffic methods may not be doing so good or they may be popping off, whatever, you will have Instagram ready to go, getting views, getting subscribers through the door. So start as soon as you possibly can. Super important, boys. Analyze what works and recreate it, like I mentioned before, with your own content, right? You may have some reels that get a couple million views. Analyze them. Why did that reel get a couple million views? Was it filmed inside or outside? What kind of text on screen did it have? What kind of call to action did it have? What was the content appealing? Was it sexual? Analyze every single part of your reel and recreate the content that does well. Scale while you can, boys, because this is the same thing. A couple years ago in this industry, TikTok was fucking booming. It was so easy to scale on TikTok, and not many people took advantage of it. So with Instagram, with the current market that we're in, you guys need to scale while you can, because you never know. 3 months down the line, Instagram might make an update. It might fuck Instagram marketing for OnlyFans and only allow original content or original content creators to post. So super important, boys. Take advantage while you can. Time is money. You want to be posting 90% reels and 10% feed posts, boys. So that is Instagram in a nutshell. Hopefully you guys got some value. If you guys want my exact IG reel system, you can find it inside my coaching program. It includes account creation, SOP, verified account suppliers if you're not in a tier 1 country, content repurposing system plus SOP, how you can use the same content across multiple accounts, because you cannot use the same content anymore without spoofing it or without altering it somehow. Content examples for each niche. So every single niche, we have it covered. I give this to the guys in the coaching. You get a Reels calendar on Airtable. So you get a template. It just makes it so much easier to organize your Reels and schedule them. And you get direct feedback on your current operation, whether that be Instagram, whether that be your agency, whatever you guys need help with. And it's not only the IG Reel system that you get everything when it comes to traffic. You get all of my traffic methods that I'm running. And you also get live calls every single week, and you get one-to-one support. And initially, you will get like an audit of your agency, tell you guys what you can improve. With that being said, boys, hopefully you guys kill it with Instagram. Have a fantastic day. See you guys in the next video. The video uploads, I know they're a little bit inconsistent now, boys, but I have signed up to a fight with 30 days notice. And I'm in Thailand, so I don't know who the fuck I'm fighting. I don't know who he is. I don't know what weight he's going to be. It's around 80 kilos, so yeah, it'll be fun. But yeah, boys, I might make like a video docu-series on that. We'll see how it goes. But yeah, peace out, lads. Have a fantastic day. See you guys in the next video. Peace out.